Hello everybody, welcome to day 22 of the yoga challenge. We're gonna get into a little bit of a yin-yang fusion today as the shirt suggests. So let's find our sit bones and rest comfortably on your mat. Maybe you really feel those hips today from yesterday's hip opening yin practice. And we'll start off with a bit of yang to get that blood flowing, get some oxygen into the bloodstream. Close the eyes and relax completely. Bring yourself to this moment. Let's gather all those scattered energies in our mind and our body and bring them together by focusing and bringing your awareness to your body. Scan the body from head to toes. Just go through the body with your awareness, relaxing all your muscles. And letting go of any tension if you feel like you're holding any as you scan the body, noticing where that tension is and letting go. Bringing the awareness to the breath in the belly without manipulating the breath, just observe it coming and going. Observing that natural flow of prana, life force energy, flowing through you. Letting the body become more still. Allowing the body and the mind to come together in that stillness. If you have any distractions that keep entering your mind, simply ask your mind to let it go until after the sesh. And you can entertain those thoughts all you want, but right now let's resolve to spend the next hour with yourself. Give yourself this time to truly unwind in the body and the mind. Open up the eyes. Come onto all fours. Let's warm up that spine by giving a couple cat-cow. So inhale, open the chest, send the shoulders down. Belly drops. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Create that arch. Inhale, belly drop. Open the chest. Exhale, hinge. Breathe deep. Flow with your own breath. Hold the arch when you're on that round. Breathe deep here. Feeling the expansion through your torso. Feeling that space you create in the belly as you inhale. Exhale, let it go. Curl the toes and under. Send the hips back into your first downward dog. Let's really push those hands into the mat. Let's pedal out the feet one by one. Slow, gentle movements here. Warming up those hamstrings. Feeling those hips opening up. Breathe deep. Keep sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Armpits opening up, down towards the mat. We're going to bend the knees into the chest here. Feel those quads getting activated. Breathe deep. Hop on your tippy toes. Exhale, let it go down, back to the dog. Step forward in between your hands. Let the body dangle. And dangling pose in the yin. And ragdoll and yang. Two different names, but very similar. Just holding and breathing here, and let those shoulders come back a little bit so that the chest isn't collapsed. Breathe deep. We're going to let the hands come down. We're going to inhale, come up halfway, chest is open, looking forward. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, reach all the way up through the arms. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, come back to your first plank. Find that straight line, send the shoulders back down the spine, down through your back. Feel the core being activated here. Pressing through the hands into the knuckles. Slow, low, elbows in, tucked in close to the body. Inhale, up dog. Pressing through the hands, opening through the chest, sending the shoulders back. Maybe bring the gaze up. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to start a little flow here to really get that energy circulating throughout the entire body. And we're going to bring the feet together to touch. We're going to inhale that right foot up. Keep pressing through that left foot. Pressing down through the left, pointing up through the right. Stack the hips, opening the hips up to the right. Keep pointing the toes. In the three-legged dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Exhale, bring that foot through to meet that right hand. Left heel is reaching back. We're going to inhale, come up to the crescent lunge. Shoulders relax back, chest is open. That navel's tucked into the spine. Take a few deep breaths here. Then we're going to exhale, pivot that left foot so that the edge is meeting the back of the mat. Inhaling and open to warrior two so that right knee is bent, going in between the middle of the toes. Looking out through that right middle finger. Breathe deep. That pelvis is tilted forward slightly so that the spine is nice and tall. Keep reaching through that left outer edge of the foot. We're going to inhale, bring the arms out, up in front of you. Relax the shoulders down. Those hips are forward. Breathe deep here. Really reach up through the arms. We're going to interlace the hands and reach up through the palms, getting that nice stretch through the upper body. Exhale, bring the arms back down to warrior two. We're going to tilt the body towards the front, coming into warrior one, bringing the arms back up, hinging forward, placing the hands in prayer, and try not to lean on that right leg here, using your upper body strength here to stay up. Those shoulders are relaxed down. Breathe deep. Maybe you want to try bringing reverse namaskar, bringing the hands together in prayer behind you, or grabbing opposite elbow. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Just keeping that chest open. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale the arms down. Pivot that left foot so that it's facing the back of the mat again. Bring that right foot back into your next plank. Shoulders relax down the spine. Really feel that core. Exhale, slow, low, push up, plant the feet. Inhaling up, not collapsing. Few deep breaths here. Roll the shoulders back, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, down dog. Let's do the opposite side. Take a few deep breaths here. We're going to send that left leg straight up. Start pushing into that right foot into the ground, pointing the toe behind you. Inhale, stack the left hip on top of the right, opening up to the left side. Keep the toes pointed. Breathe here in the three-legged dog with those hips open. Big deep breaths. Exhale, bring that left foot through to meet that left hand. Really reach back with that right heel. When you're ready, inhale it up to crescent lunge. Keep reaching back with that right heel. Chest is open, shoulders back. Really tilt that pelvis forward, tucking the tailbone and under. Breathe deep. Exhale, pivot that right foot. Keep that left knee bent and open up to warrior two. Breathe deep. Watch that left knee. Make sure it's not going too far out or in. It's in the middle of the toes. Keep reaching back with that right outer edge of the foot. Inhale the arms up in front of you. Relax the shoulders down. Breathe deep. Interlace the hands. Let's push the palms up towards the ceiling, really opening up, stretching those shoulders. Breathe deep. Exhale, let it go, back to warrior two. Let's inhale it, open to warrior one. Chest is open, shoulders back. The hips are facing towards the front now. Inhale, reach it forward. Coming into that low pyramid. Bringing the hands in prayer and keep coming down. Without leaning on that left leg, we want to use the core. Really opening up through that left hip here. And again, if you'd like, you can grab opposite elbow or putting the hands together, reverse namaskar, reverse prayer pose. Breathe deep. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale the hands down. Let's pivot that right foot again. Come back into your third plank of the day. Shoulders back, chest is open, core is engaged. Exhale, slow, low with control. Elbows in, plant the feet. Inhale, up dog, push through the hands. Shoulders back, chest open. Bringing the gaze up. Curl the toes, exhale, down dog. Nice work. So we really have that blood flowing. Feel the energy through your legs, your upper body. Breathe deep here. Look in between the hands. Let's step our feet forward. Look up halfway. Exhale, let's bring it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. And find your mountain pose. Breathe deep. And staying at the top of your mat, I'm just going to come so you can see what I'm doing. And we're in our mountain pose here. Feet, weight are evenly distributed. Maybe you want to fan your toes. We're going to inhale the arms up. Interlace the hands as we just did, flipping the palms so that they're up. Keep the knees and the hips stationary here. We're going to exhale and go to the right side. Breathe deep. Keep those shoulders rolled back. Chest is open. Armpits are open. And feel that nice stretch through that left side of the body. If you want to engage the core, you can suck in your tummy here. Breathe deep. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, opposite side. So really keep those knees and hips soft. Breathe deep. Arms are open. Chest is open. Breathe. Inhale it back to center. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Give yourself some shoulder shrugs in one direction. Opposite direction. And let's stay in our mountain pose, but we're going to start grounding through that right foot now. And feeling that weight going into that right foot. We're going to start to bring that left knee out towards the side. When you're ready, bring that left foot so that the outer edge is on the outer edge of your right leg. In that figure 4. When you're ready, steady, placing hands into prayer. You're going to start bending that right knee. So we want that left knee to stay out. Bending into that right knee and just keep that chest open as much as you can. And just start sitting down, relaxing that lower back. Feel that left hip releasing here. Try not to let that left knee come up. Going into our balance here. I'm going to come sideways so you see what I'm going to do next. So as we sit, let's bring the arms out in front of us. Relax the shoulders back and just start to come down with the fingertips. If right here is fine, stay here. But if you'd like to try to go into the tiptoe version of this, we're going to start to come up on the tiptoe of that right foot and bring the body down so that you're kind of sitting on that right heel. Adjust your arms, bringing the arms back so that the chest is open, and keep relaxing that left knee down. If this is all right here, stay here. If not, if this is too much, you can stay standing up using the balance here. And if this is okay, maybe you want to try bringing the left hand to the heart in half prayer. If you want to play around with it, you want to get brave here, you can try focusing on a point in front of you and bringing the right hand to meet. Breathe deep, keep that chest open, and maybe you'll bring both hands together, and maybe not. I'll come to face forward here. Bring the left hand up. Breathe deep. Play around with it. If you fall out, come right back in. You want that chest to be open. And you might fall out like I just did. And slowly bring the hands back in front of you. Kick that foot back up. And slowly come back up the same way you went down. Releasing that left leg. Probably feel some burning in that right leg now. Perfectly normal. Let's work with the opposite side. So first let's feel that energy through both legs. Noticing the differences. Close your eyes. Start grounding through that left foot. When you feel steady, ready, let's bring that right foot up, toes pointing down towards that outer edge of that left foot, or left leg, sorry. Hands in a prayer. Start bending that left knee. And again, if you want to stay here, perfectly fine. Trust your own intuition as to whether or not you want to try to go further. If you do want to go further, let's bring the arms out. Bring the hands down. Hold it here for a moment and just let that right hip release down. Relax your lower back. If you want to try to go into that tiptoe version, come up onto the tiptoes. Keep letting that right knee come down. Bring the arms back behind. Or you can stay in front. It's totally up to you. Left hand comes up. Find your balance here. Maybe you want to bring that left hand up. Try to focus when you're talking. Breathe deep. Bringing it up. And just keep playing around with it. Focus. Maybe you'll hold it for 2 seconds. Maybe you'll hold it for 10 seconds. Play around. Have fun with it. Slowly, when you're ready, let's push up through that left foot if you're down. Bring the hands back into prayer, coming slowly back up. Bringing that right leg down. Let's feel those energies again. And breathe deep. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, full forward fold. Really feel those hamstrings now getting that nice stretch, a little internal rotation as opposed to that external we just did. And breathe deep here. Let's come up onto our tippy toes, bringing the knees into the chest. Use your hands for support, or you can try bringing your hands into prayer. Keeping the chest parallel to that mat. Exhale, full fold, legs down. Hands are planted. Come back to the plank. Shoulders are back, chest is open. We're going to bring that right leg up. Exhale, chaturanga. Sending the chest down, now the foot down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down dog. Inhaling back to plank. Let's lift that left leg now. Inhaling. Exhaling down. Bringing the leg down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down dog. Let's bring the knees down and come into child resting pose for just a moment. Get our breath nice and even. Forehead comes down. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, bring it back up to all fours. Plant the hands and underneath the shoulders, the knees and underneath the hips. Make sure the knees are hip-width apart. Relax the shoulders down the spine. We're going to bring that right leg straight out. Look behind. Make sure that right hip isn't higher than the left. Point the toes down. Point the toes to the wall behind you on the exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, point. Inhale down. Exhale, point. Inhale down. Exhale, point. Bring it back, pointing towards the ground. We're going to inhale. Bring that right leg straight up. Exhale, bring that knee towards the forehead. Inhale, point it back up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale it back up. Bring it in. Inhale, point. Keep flowing with your own breath. Bringing it back to neutral, toes pointing down. We're going to incorporate the arm now. So we're going to extend that opposite arm. So the left arm is straight out. Keep the shoulders relaxed back. Toes pointing down. Now we're going to inhale both the arm and the leg up. Exhale, bring it all in. Inhale, arm up, leg up. Point the toes, point the fingers. Exhale back. Flow with the breath. We don't want the movements going beyond the breath. Do 2 more. And bring the knee and the arm down. Nice. You might want to shake out that right arm. You're feeling it in the wrists. Let's come back to that nice tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's extend that left leg straight out. Look behind. Make sure that left hip isn't lifting higher than the right. We want nice even hips here. Chest is open, shoulders back. We're going to inhale, point the toes. Exhale, point the toes down. Inhale, point back. Exhale, point down. Flow with your own breath here. Bring it back to neutral, and let's start with the leg by inhaling, pointing the toes up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, point. Exhale, down. Inhale, point. Keep flowing with your own breath. Make sure the hands, the weight's evenly distributed. You don't want to be leaning from one side to the other. Bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, knee. Exhale, back. Bring the leg back down to neutral. Let's extend that left arm, or right arm out, sorry. Make sure hips are square, look behind you. Inhale, open up the arm, open up the leg. Exhale it all in. Inhale, open and point. Exhale it in. Flow with the breath. Two more. Bring it back. And just sit on your heels here. And we're going to take the hands and place the top of the hands down on the mat. Your elbows can be bent out to the side here and just kind of lean back, so we're going to get that nice stretch through the wrists. Just to show you. Breathe deep. Place the palms down and just kind of rock back and forth. Let's cross the ankles, coming back into our seated position. And we're going to keep the right heel in, and let's bring that left foot out. So already you might start to feel that left hip opening up here. We want that left leg to be nice and straight, and the shin to be on the outer edge of the mat. And if you can, try to bring that right knee into a right angle. So we want that nice curve, 45 degrees out from the hip here. And if you can, have the leg straight out, the shin bone matching the top of your mat. Excellent. If not, the heel can be closer. And we're just going to breathe deep here. You'll start to feel that nice internal rotation through the left hip and an external rotation through that right hip. So we're getting the dual rotation here. Breathe deep. The hands can be behind you in the deer pose. So the chest is nice and open. We want those shoulders to relax back. And just hold this yin posture. Just feeling that left hip opening up internally, right hip externally. We want both sit bones to be on the mat here. That's how we're going to get that even rotation throughout the hips, because if we're leaning more to that right side, we're not really going to get that good of a rotation. So keep those sit bones evenly distributed. And bring the hands behind you so that you lean back just a little bit so you're not hunching forward. and really start to feel that opening through both hips. Breathe deep. Hold. And just relax. Breathing into that tension. You might not feel that much of an opening through the right hip, but trust me, it's happening. Just make sure that right knee is down. If it's lifting up, that's how you know you need to bring that foot closer. Breathe deep. If you'd like to try engaging the upper part of the body here, we're going to bring the right hand on top of that left knee. Keep letting that right knee coming down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, twist that left hand behind you, keeping the chest open, getting that nice twist in the torso. Make sure both sit bones are on the mat here. If not, come back to where you were. Breathe deep. Both feet are flexed here. Exhale if you're in the twist. Coming back to that neutral spine. And slowly lean to that right side so you can bring that left foot back in. Oh yeah. Let's give ourselves a little windshield wiper action here to counteract. But we're also going to counteract those openings by just doing the opposite side, because now we'll be doing the opposite external to the internal. So again, let's bring that left foot into the, as if we're in the seated position. Face the front. And we want that right leg to be out so that that shin bone is matching the top of the mat. Toes are flexed. Then start to bring this left foot out if you can. If not, you can keep it here if it's too much pressure. We want that left knee to be down, and we want both sit bones to be evenly distributed on the mat. So once you start noticing that you have to send that right sit bone down, you'll start to feel that right hip bone opening up even more. So as long as that left knee is down, bring your shin bone so that it's parallel. If it's too much, like I said, bring it in. Toes are flexed. Maybe you want to lean back just a little bit. Chest is open, and just feel the opening through the hips here. That internal rotation with the right hip, external with the left hip. Breathe deep. In the deer pose. After the deer, we're going to do the camel, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. They're all just animals. Just kidding. Breathe into it. If you want to engage that upper body here, making sure both sit bones are evenly distributed. Left hand on that right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist towards that right. Make sure both knees are down. Breathe deep here. Spine is nice and tall. Chest isn't collapsing here. Big deep breaths through the torso. Exhale, bring it back to neutral if you decided to go into that twist. Start to lean more onto that left side so that we can release that right hip. Bringing the knees together. Let's do a little windshield wiper action here. And we're going to go into camel, and you can either choose, if you find this one a little nauseating, if you've been following along, we have done camel a few times, and we're just going to come and sit on our knees, and our hips are on the heels. This is the lighter version, so we're going to send the hands back so that they're underneath the shoulders. And if you want to just send those hips up so that the chest is open, and if there is any sort of injury in your neck, just keep the chin into the throat. If you can, just let that neck hang back. Beautiful release for those shoulders, for the neck. And if you want to stay here, that's cool. If you want to go a little further with the challenge, you can come up onto the knees. Place your hands on the top of the bum, like your hands are in your pockets. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, start sending the hips forward and sending the shoulders back. Again, you can keep your neck nice and straight here with the chin into the throat, or if you can, come into the full pose. Bring the neck back. Breathe deep, getting that nice compression through the spine. If you feel comfortable here, you can grab the left ankle with that left hand, square the hips back up, and send that right hand down towards the ankle. And just relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Breathe deep into the full posture of camel. No matter where you're at, this is a powerful pose, a huge heart opener, so it's perfectly normal to get nauseous here. Just breathe deep and come out of it if you do start to feel dizzy at all. If you do have your hands on the ankles, come up one hand at a time, placing the hand on the lower part of your back, and then slowly bring those hips back. Either position that you're in, if you're down on the knees, then just come back up, and we're going to reverse that pose with the supported child resting, counteracting that curve in the spine. Just relax, breathing deeply, the belly expanding on the inhale, pushing into your legs. Exhaling, relaxing. Feel that release in the lower back. Big, deep breaths. Walk the hands back. Let's go for round two. So again, if you're down on the heels, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Maybe look down, make sure you're not going too far. And lift the hips up. Send the neck back. If you can, it's perfectly fine if you have the neck straight up, chins into the throat. If you are going into the full pose, bring the knees up, or the hips up, sorry, and start to open the chest, send the shoulders back. Start hinging the hips forward, arching the back, Chest and shoulders relaxing back, sending the neck back. Breathe deep. If you want to send that left hand down, instead of bringing that right arm back towards the right ankle, try bringing that right arm up and twisting the body open towards the left. So that chest and torso are twisting towards the right. And breathe here. If you are into this variation, let's now bring that right hand down towards the right ankle and send that left arm up, twisting the body open towards the right. Breathe deep here. Keep sending the hips forward, relaxing the shoulders back down the spine. Bring that left arm back into the full pose if you went with that variation. If your hands are up on your lower back, stay here. And slowly, wherever you're working with, come back up with ease, slow, gentle movement, bringing those hips back down to the heels. Let's start walking those fingertips out, coming into a trial resting pose, but we're going to bring the arms behind us. So bring the hairline down towards the mat, send the arms back behind you so that you're completely relaxing that lower back. The palms can be up or down here. Whatever you feel is more relaxing. Breathe deep. Really take those full breath in, full breath out. We're going to extend those arms out straight in front of you. Keep reaching the fingertips forward, but relaxing. And let's walk our fingers, keeping the head down towards the left. Keep the sit bones down on the mat, getting that right fingertip just a little bit further than the left so you get that nice lateral stretch through the spine. Keep relaxing the lower back. We don't want to be holding tension here. We're letting go. Breathe deep. Bring it back to center. Let's do the opposite side. So keep walking the fingertips over towards the right. Keep the sit bones down and the left fingertips a little slightly further above the right fingertips. Relax the shoulder. Breathe deep here. Relax that lower back. Breathe into it. Slowly bring it back. And we're going to come up onto our elbows and just start walking those knees back so that we come all the way down onto our belly. Let's bring the right cheek on the mat and let's bend that left knee up so that the left knee is straight out from the left hip, and just breathe here for a moment, just getting that nice release in the lower back. Breathe deep through the belly. Feel that belly pushing against the mat on the inhale. Everything is relaxed here. Let's slowly bring that left leg down, straight. Bring that right knee up. Check in with that right knee, and we're sending the left cheek on the mat this time. Relax and breathe here, letting those hips sink down. Getting a nice stretch through the lower back. You might not even feel it here, but it's happening. Slowly bring that leg back. Let's roll over onto our back. Bending up the knees, and we're going to bring that left foot on the right knee. Bring our arms out into a T. Keep that left knee pointing straight down, so we don't want it coming up towards our face. We're going to inhale. Exhale, send the right knee down, and keep that left knee pointing straight out. We don't want it coming towards our face. Feeling that nice twist through the torso, and we're going to look out through that left middle finger. Shoulders are relaxed here. Breathe deep. Feel that nice stretch through the torso, through that left hip, quads. Big deep breaths through the belly. Inhale that right knee back up. Send the left foot down. Right knee on top of that left knee now. Or sorry, right heel on top of that left knee. Looking out through your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, send that left knee down. Make sure that right knee stays coming out from the hip, not coming towards the face. And breathe deep in the twist here. Neck is nice and relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Send that left knee back up. Both knees are on the mat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and just lay here for a moment. You can stay here, or you can send the legs out straight in front of you. Let's prepare ourselves for relaxation. If you want to get your blankie, your sweater, your socks, anything to make yourself even 5% more comfortable, more relaxed. And let's lay in Shavasana, corpse pose, and let's chill and fill our body. Feel what energy you've created in your practice. Noticing how you brought the energies of the mind and the body together. Meditation in action. Bringing that awareness to your breath. The awareness of the breath with the movements of the body. Synchronized. You did that. Without any efforts. maybe a little effort, but you know, that effort comes naturally in time. Feel your body melting into the mat. Sinking deeper and deeper into the mat, picturing your body creating an imprint on your mat. From the back of your head, your shoulders, upper, middle, and lower back, your buttocks, the outer edges of your legs, your heels. Feeling the touch of air on the top of your body, through the face, the neck, shoulders, chest, arms, the abdominals, the lower belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves, the tops of the feet, the toes. Feel your whole body from back to front, front to back, from head to toes, toes to head. Feel your whole body. Noticing the breath now through the nostrils and in the belly. Noticing how they flow so smoothly and gently. Whole body's relaxed. Resting in the stillness. And now we'll rest in silence. Appreciating the silence. Absorbing the silence. Begin to notice your surroundings, listening to any sounds around you. Again, feeling that body, the space it occupies on the mat. Feeling your fingers and toes, wiggling them, bringing yourself outside of the internal world. whenever you're ready, rolling over on your right side for 3 breaths before coming back up to seated. Sitting with head, neck, and trunk in alignment. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the awareness to the point below the tip of the nostrils. Bringing that stillness and silence around with you, using it whenever you need to, just bringing that awareness back to the breath whenever you need to. Bring that calm and peace back into the body. Placing hands in prayer, thanking mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Namaste. Well, I hope you're all enjoying your weekends. I know I am. And hope you continue to. And I will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.